Hey, beautiful souls. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love this. Hit that subscribe button to join our Her Psychology fam for weekly tips on building amazing connections. Don't forget to tap the bell so you never miss a video. Today, we're diving into something super exciting. How to attract a woman who seems uninterested. Maybe you've met someone who's got your heart racing, but she's not quite vibing yet. No worries. With real-life stories and psychology-backed strategies, I'm sharing 7 game-changing traits to spark that connection respectfully. As a coach for guys craving authentic bonds, I've seen these work magic. Let's turn that spark into a flame. Ready? 1. Focus on your confidence. Confidence is like a warm glow. It draws people in without saying a word. Picture a guy at a coffee shop, always hesitant, until he started owning his unique quirks, like his love for old jazz records. One day, he shared a fun fact about vinyl with a woman who seemed distant, and her eyes lit up, starting a real chat. Evolutionary psychology tells us confidence signals emotional stability and resourcefulness, traits women naturally gravitate toward. If she's uninterested, it might be because she's cautious or hasn't seen your inner strength yet. Confidence isn't about being the loudest. It's about standing tall in your values, showing you're secure without needing her approval. Studies, like those in Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, show confident body language, like open posture or steady eye contact, boost perceived attractiveness by 30%. It's a universal magnet. Start small. Practice holding eye contact for 3 seconds with strangers or join a hobby group to share your passions. Try affirmations like, "I'm enough" daily to rewire self-doubt. If you're nervous, fake it till you make it. Stand tall, smile genuinely, and speak clearly. Over time, this builds a vibe she can't ignore. Avoid chasing. Let your steady confidence invite her to notice you naturally, creating curiosity without pressure. 2. Respect her space. Giving space is like leaving room for a flower to bloom. It shows respect and patience. A guy once liked a coworker who barely responded to his texts. Instead of pushing, he sent a single thoughtful message about a shared project and focused on his own goals. Weeks later, she texted back, curious about his calm energy. Reactance theory explains that people resist when they feel their freedom is threatened. If she's uninterested, constant attention might make her pull back more, especially if she's navigating personal stress or past clingy encounters. Respecting her boundaries signals emotional intelligence, a trait women find deeply attractive. Research from social psychological and personality science shows non-intrusive approaches increase trust by 25%, making her feel safe to open up over time. If she's distant, don't double text or crowd her space. Try a light, value-adding touch, like sharing a relevant article, then wait a week. Use that time to dive into your hobbies or career, showing you're secure. When reconnecting, keep it casual, like asking her take on a neutral topic. This balance builds trust, turning her indifference into intrigue, as she sees you're not desperate, but genuinely interested. 3. Build emotional connection. Emotional bonds are the heartbeat of attraction, turning small talk into something special. A guy in a book club connected with a reserved woman by asking about her favorite novel's deeper meaning. By sharing his own story of how a book helped him through tough times, he created a safe space, and she slowly opened up. Attachment theory suggests secure emotional connections build trust, especially if she's guarded from past hurts. Uninterest might stem from not feeling seen or valued yet. Showing genuine curiosity without expecting instant results signals you care about her as a person, not just a romantic goal. Studies, like those in Emotion Journal, show empathetic listening increases perceived warmth, making you 40% more likely to form a bond. It's about creating a vibe where she feels understood. Practice active listening. Nod, paraphrase her words, and share a relatable story to deepen the chat. Avoid shallow compliments. Instead, ask about her dreams or what lights her up. Start in low-pressure settings like group hangouts to build rapport. Be patient. Emotional depth takes time, but can shift her view from meh to he gets me, sparking real interest. 4. Show genuine interest in her life. Curiosity about her world is like a key to her heart. It shows you see her as more than a crush. A guy in an art class noticed a woman's passion for sketching. By asking about her creative process and sharing his own doodling attempts, he turned her polite nods into lively discussions. The reciprocity principle says when you show genuine interest, she's likely to mirror it. If she's uninterested, she might feel overlooked or skeptical of intentions. Authentic curiosity validates her, building a bridge of trust. Research from Journal of Social and Personal Relationships shows that thoughtful questions increase perceived likability by 35%, as they signal you value her individuality, not just her attention. Listen for details she shares, like a hobby or goal, and follow up later, like how's that painting project going? Join activities she enjoys to create natural conversation starters. Keep it balanced. Share your interests too, so it's a two-way exchange. This approach makes her feel special, gradually turning disinterest into a desire to connect. 5. Improve your own life and independence. A vibrant life of your own is like a beacon. It screams you're whole without needing her to complete you. A guy started running marathons to boost his health, and his energy caught the eye of a neighbor who'd previously ignored him. She joined a run, drawn to his zest. Self-determination theory highlights that autonomy and personal growth enhance appeal. An uninterested woman might fear codependency or lack of ambition. Living fully, pursuing goals, hobbies, or fitness shows you're a partner, not a project. Studies in Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin suggest independent men are rated 20% more attractive as they project security and purpose. Set a personal goal, like learning guitar or volunteering, and dive in visibly but humbly. Share updates casually, like mentioning a new skill in passing. Invite her to low-key events tied to your passions, without pressure. This independence makes you magnetic, often shifting her perspective from neutral to curious. 6. Use humor and lightheartedness. Humor is like a warm hug. It breaks tension and builds connection. A guy at a cafe cracked a light-hearted joke about his clumsy latte art to a barista who seemed distant. Her laugh led to recipe chats, and soon they were planning a coffee date. Positive psychology shows laughter releases endorphins, fostering closeness. If she's uninterested, she might be stressed or guarded. Humor softens that, making you approachable. Research from evolutionary psychology indicates men who use inclusive, kind humor are seen as 30% more likable, as it signals warmth and emotional safety. Notice her humor style. Does she like witty or silly? And tailor light, self-deprecating jokes. Practice in casual settings to build ease. Use humor to pivot tough moments, like laughing off a small mishap. This creates joyful vibes, turning her indifference into a smile and, eventually, a connection. 7. Be patient and persistent, but not pushy. Patience is like tending a garden. It needs time to grow. A guy offered occasional help on a coworker's projects, staying kind but not clingy. Months later, she initiated a coffee chat, drawn to his steady, respectful presence that never demanded more. Resilience theory suggests consistent, low-pressure effort signals commitment without threat. Uninterest might mean she's processing or cautious. Patience gives her space to reassess. Studies in Journal of Social Psychology show respectful persistence increases attraction over time by 25% as it builds trust without crossing boundaries. Check in every few weeks with small, value-adding gestures like sharing a relevant tip or asking her input. If she's unresponsive, pause and focus on your growth. Celebrate tiny progress, like a smile, without pushing for more. This gentle rhythm often turns her no into a curious maybe, rewarding your calm strength. Wow, those 7 traits can really light the way to her heart. Stay confident, patient, and true to you. Which tip clicked most? Share below, give a like, and subscribe for more love tips. Let's keep building those heartwarming connections. See you next week.